Just because somebody's knocking at the door doesn't mean you should let them in. I don't care what the circumstances are, especially when you're talking about being in a relationship. You don't let people standing on the outside who are consistently knocking on your doors, on your windows, trying to find out a way to work themselves into your business. And it works like that too with some of your private business. Again, in earlier videos, I stated there's nothing wrong with getting help. And if you need professional help, then you speak to somebody. So by no stretch of the imagination am I saying you keep all of this stuff to yourself, you don't tell anybody. I'm talking from two different standpoints. I'm talking about from you either being in a relationship or just privacy in general. You have people who will consistently test the parameters of you and your loved one because they're trying to get in. And they're trying to get in with not good intentions, with having not good intentions. It's a reason why what takes place between you and your partner takes place between you and your partner. It's not meant for other people. For them to wiggle their way in there to help break up whatever you're doing. I don't need you as a third wheel. I ain't asking you nothing. The reason why I'm bringing this up, because I'm thinking about not only from experiences that I've had in life, but I'm thinking about from what I've watched take place around me as well, where people will give like this long leash of love. I'm talking about the people that are in these relationships, the very examples that I'm talking about. They give these long leashes of love and just extending to other people who have the intent of being malicious, harmful to them and their loved ones. They don't serve any purpose up for growth. And if you ask me, when you're talking about a relationship between you and your partner, nobody is going to serve a purpose in aiding me in what's going on with my partner. Now, if the relationship has reached some sort of level to where you need some outside counseling, that's why they got marriage counselors and all this, that, and the third set forth upon. Not people here just in any old body from without outside your circle or just around you, just letting them know all the intimate innermost details. Because one thing is for certain, you and them, you might not feel the same way that you did in that day where emotions are running high and you're feeling vulnerable and you're letting people in, and then you're like, man, why did I do that? I remember a family member telling me one time they were really down and out at work, and they normally don't ever do this, but on this occasion, they opened it up to talking to a coworker about something that was going on. And he said the next day when they came back and they were feeling better, they was like, man, why did I do that? And this person kept checking up on them, which was all sweet and fine and good and all, but they were like, hey, how did that work out? Da, 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 da. Is everything okay? And so forth and so on. And I remember this person stating, man, I don't even do this. Why did I do this in this moment of weakness? Because they serve no purpose in getting them over that hump or what have you. Or at least I'm going off of what they were telling me, because it was rather minute, but it seemed larger in their head in the moment. That's the reason why in a lot of my videos I'm talking about not being caught up in the moment and emotions and so forth. But back to what me referring to people knocking on your doors and your windows because they're trying to get in up on your relationship. Especially if you have something good, you'll notice that people really want to see and know what makes it tick. And if they can't get some of that magic for themselves, they'll tear yours down. Some people really aren't looking for tips because, let the truth be known, they've had tips, they've had advice, people have told them. Some people don't want to see the error of their ways. They don't care about the error of their ways. Some people are just focused on making other people miserable. And you got to be aware of that. You don't let anybody in on your relationship. Let them keep on knocking. They'll go away. Go knock on somebody else's door. Won't be mine because I ain't answering. That's the topic of this video. Stay encouraged. Avoid being discouraged. My name is Aim. Y'all have a good one.